Hey, welcome back, guys. Life without Faye is so nice. I'm sure it is. I am sure it is. How are you doing, Nova? Happy Friday. Yeah, it's I think I was actually checking who's been who hasn't been logging on for a while, and I think I saw you were up to a week plus now of not logging into Faye, so yeah, good stuff. I'm alright, I'm playing Sonic Racing Cross World. Is that like the Sonic version of Mario Kart? I remember wasn't there a not a I think there was a Sonic racing game where it featured like a pretty wide cast of characters. I don't know if that's the exact game, but it sounds like it could be because you're mentioning or the name has Cross World in it, so I imagine that's the one that's the one that is the one I'm thinking of. Miku, if I remember correctly, is one of the guest characters, and I think one of the characters from... Wasn't there a character from Yakuza as well? One of the MCs from Yakuza was also a guest character in that Sonic Racing game, which is hilarious. Hilarious. But anyways, I hope you guys all had a good week, and yeah, tomorrow I start the Awakening playthrough, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. I figured I was gonna stream something today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream Fatal Frame or what, but I have been tuning in to some random people. They've been playing Hollow Knight, and that's sort of got the Hollow Knight itching. So here we are. And this is a good way for me to test out the whole multi-stream thing. I don't think anyone's really tuning in on the YouTube side, but it is allowed now, or it has been allowed for quite some time to multi-stream, so trying that out. Also, hello there, Clark. Welcome. And also, hello there, Gorgle Schmorgle. Hello. Hello from YouTube. Or rather, you're from YouTube. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Maribel Emblem Never Ever. We're starting up the Awakening tomorrow, Clark. So I'm kind of not decided yet whether I want to keep Pirate Bernie as the MC look, or if I should just go like vanilla Robin and play it like that. You should marry Crom to Maribel. Alright, no spoilers. Remember, no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. What is Maribel Emblem? They're talking about Fire Emblem. In Fire Emblem Awakening, there's a character named Maribel, and they're telling me I should do stuff with her, so I should do stuff with her. What kind of stuff? We'll find out. Okay, so we're gonna do some Hollow Knight today. It's been a while since I've played this. Surprisingly, I haven't had much of an itch to play Silksong. But Hollow Knight, every now and then I just feel like playing it, so we are which one should we delete? Let's delete this one. Let's delete this one and then we'll start a new file here. So what do you do this stream in Hollow Knight? 112 hours and 112%. I didn't even notice that. I think this was like my very original save too. So I've kept that all this time. So my goal today is not, I don't really have a goal. I think I'm just gonna play for as long as I feel like it. If I get bored of Hollow Knight, which I don't think I should, I might switch to some Fatal Frame, we'll see. But I played this game a lot. I feel fairly comfortable playing Steel Soul. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. Yeah, how is everyone's week? And do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Any plans? How come we don't have the God Tuner mode? What's God Tuner mode? Is that the one where you just fight the bosses in Godhome? Is that what you're talking about? Oh yeah, did you ever hear back from the interviewer, Clark? Ow. You get it after beating the first 3 Pantheons. I have an interview lined up for Thursday next week. Oh, nice. Nice. So you did have good news. You do have good news. Ow. Let's not die in the intro here. I do have all the Pantheons completed. I haven't done like all the different like bindings that you can do. Like the different ways you can restrict yourself. I don't think I have the patience to do that. But yeah, what's involved with the God Tuner mode? I've played this game a lot, and for some reason I don't think I've heard of that. Oh god, Markov is such an asshole. I fucking hate Markov. Oh right, I don't have the dash yet. So I did do the whatchamacallit. I did do like I did practice Markov in Godhome, and I did the various things like there's one battle where he doubles his damage, and I think he also can one-shot you. I did do that, and Markov was probably one of the last ones I completed because that one was really tough. You can do a full jump on the second row of spikes. Let's see. You know what? If I get bored, I suppose I could just go to God Home. I could just go to God Home and do some boss rushes. But we'll see. Are you sighted, Clark? And how are you preparing for the interview? Also, I am 2 years old. For some reason, I doubt that. I doubt that. Not until I hear what the salary is. So like even, so I guess there's you have like a threshold, I guess, of how much of a pay cut you're willing to take, right? Doesn't the like the job description have a range though? Like usually they do. They'll give you an indication of what you can expect. So I'm kind of surprised that you say it doesn't. Kind of surprised. A lot of jobs I've applied to recently have not provided the salary. Seems pretty scummy, because they'll like waste your time with interviews and stuff, and then they hit you with a low salary that you're not comfortable taking, and everyone sort of wasted their time. So I feel like at least, I don't know, maybe I'm very, I don't think biased is the right word, but I take a look at the job postings, like our internal job postings, and maybe it's different because it's internal, but I feel like they should always give you a range. Apparently Ontario only recently made a rule that you have to post the salary on the position posting, but only if your company has 25 plus employees. Oh. So this is some, is this a startup or something? Hello, Cornifer. Give me your map. What's unfair to the applicants because it gives the company a chance to lowball people who don't know their worth. Yeah. For sure. How qualified do you think you are for the position? And yeah, I think you have a point. If they don't put the salary and then it goes into like a negotiating phase, then you can technically lowball to try to save money, right? Or encourages them to accept the lowest bidder. I think I'm qualified, otherwise I wouldn't have heard back. That's good. Oh, that's good. Get down here. Ow. I don't feel super comfortable. I don't have any of my movement techs or anything. I applied to network analyst and system admin. Got rejected to the min one, but called back for the analysts. I see. Well, honestly, I think I've never really I've been in a management position once in the past, and it really wasn't for me. Having to like babysit people isn't very fun. Or actually, sorry, you're talking about like an admin? Analyst and system admin. Okay, maybe that's different. I thought it was like a management kind of position, which it might be. But yeah, management not really for me. I'd rather be like doing the actual work. I don't expect TBH. When they called about the interview, they asked what my expected salary was. So I told them what I'm making currently, and it didn't seem to deter them. Okay, that's a good that's already like a good sign, I'd say. That was a very good sign. Nope, I don't want to go. And I forget if I asked, but well, is there any opportunity to work from home if you got the position? I don't think so. Okay. Well, either way, you'll be like close to home, so that's already a big plus, right? Or rather, I think you said you were gonna live back at home. So yeah, that's already a big plus. Ow. I forgot how this guy works. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I totally forgot how this guy works. Let's not die so soon. If I did Steel Soul for Silksong, I think I definitely would have died. Way more enemies start doing like double damage early on in Silksong than Hollow Knight. That was like one of the things that everyone was complaining about. Ironically, longer commute to and from work, but I'll be with family, yeah. I think yeah, being with family will save you time and money. Whenever my dad is away on vacation for like half a year, I definitely have to do a lot more stuff around the house. But when he's back and he's helping out with stuff, like he cooked like lunch, dinner, and everything. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He does all that stuff. I feel like he's actually bored at home, so he like finds time to like cook, clean, and stuff. Whereas I'm like pretty busy with work these days, and I have no time for that. I forgot if he does double damage already. Ow. Yeah, he doesn't do double damage. Oh, one thing I miss is the ability to heal mid-air. That's something that Hornet can do, but the Hollow Knight cannot. I'm gonna have to remember that, otherwise I might get myself killed. It'd be nice to have a Honda dealer within 30 minutes drive instead of 4 hours too. For sure. For sure. Die. Well, keep me updated. Probably ask you as well. But yeah, it's a good sign that they got you back for another round. I don't know if you remember Splash. Splash has also been trying to look for a new job. She's been going through several rounds and haven't really found anything yet. I think she's just looking for like a change. She's just looking for a change, and I guess times are tough, especially down in the States. Jeez. I'm not one to talk about politics, but my goodness. The stuff that's happening down there. And not just there. All the way out in the Middle East. Feels like it sucks everywhere now. I guess. Oh, I just remembered. I need to help my grandmother do her taxes. I did my taxes last weekend. Ended up having to... I had a balance owing. And I just cleared that out today. I sold some company shares this year, and so that's why I had some taxes to pay this year. I think I could have reduced it if I put some money in my RSP, but I'd rather not, so here we are. But anyways, my grandmother's currently in rehab. She wasn't feeling well. She ended up in the hospital for a couple weeks, and then they suggested sending her to rehab because her mobility wasn't the greatest. And every time I go visit her, she's like, "Have you done my taxes yet? Have you done my taxes yet? I don't want to pay any money." But like, she's never going to owe any money, because like she doesn't make any. She doesn't work. All she gets are like, she gets like old age stuff from the government. So I think I can actually, like, even if I don't do her taxes this weekend, if you don't have like, if you don't end up owing any money, you can actually do your taxes somewhat late, I think. I'm not a tax tax expert, so don't quote me on anything. Do you not get contributions when your company? Do you not get contributions with your company, or is it stocks only? Oh no, I do get like whenever I put money into, we have like pension. I have my company gives us pension, which if you put in say like 5%, they'll match you 50% of that, which is nice. We also have like a company stock option where they'll also match half our contributions. So it's like basically free money. It's basically free money. Absolutely no reason not to take part in it. And our share has been doing pretty good too. Pretty good. That's the one good thing about a current job. They match fully. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, you definitely should take advantage of it. Definitely should take advantage of it. Like I said, it's basically free money. I think I want to try to go back to... I want to try to go back to Dirtmouth because... Ow. I need to buy the compass. No compass means pain. It's been kind of like a while since I played this, so I don't exactly remember everything. Alright, let's take the stag back to Dirtmouth. There is DLC coming out in the future for Silksong, so I think until we get more news about that DLC, I don't know if I'll play Silksong again anytime soon. It's fun, but it doesn't have a God Home mode. Compass, yes. Give me that. Yeah, it's also very good. And I don't need these pins yet. Okay. Let's equip compass. We also want to go back down into the crossroads. And let's go save the Nail Master dude, whose name I've forgotten. Okay, we're pretty close. I don't know why, but I always seem impressed with people who play this game on controller, just because I feel way more comfortable playing platformers on keyboard and mouse. Well, just keyboard, no mouse. Ow. Hey, how's it going, Charles? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. Being able to short hop attack sounds easier on keyboard. Well, the thing is, I've seen people who can basically do the same thing on controller, so it is possible, but I think when I was a kid I played a lot of like emulator games, and I've just gotten so used to playing platformers on keyboard and mouse that I can't see it or do it any other way. Yeah, this is a Steel Soul run. I have beaten this game. I played the heck out of this game. So even though I haven't exactly played this game in the last little while, I feel fairly comfortable doing this on Steel Soul. Every time I come back to this game, I always do it on Steel Soul because it just adds that extra bit of excitement to it, if you know what I mean. And the thing is, like, the game doesn't force you... Crap, I fell all the way down. The game doesn't, like, force you to do any bosses in any particular order, so... Like, I usually try to get a lot of the movement techs, a lot of the nail arts before I go and challenge certain bosses, so... It's really not that bad, in my opinion. But yeah, have you played this game? Have you played it on Steel Soul? And have you also played Silksong? Silksong was a lot of fun, but I still feel like I had an itch to come back to this game. That's a nice tactic. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you're not forced to do anything in this game. Certain bosses, sure, but I feel fairly comfortable with it. Yeah, I'm still on Hornet 2, but still didn't beat Steel Soul. Yeah, I haven't done Steel Soul on for Silksong yet. I think the main reason I haven't done Steel Soul for Silksong is because there's no Godhome in Silksong for you to just practice the bosses, and I feel like if you don't practice, if you don't have that practice and you're like It's just, yeah, it's super risky. Any tips on what? Silksong? Oh, sorry, you mean Hornet 2 as in the second time you fight her, right? I don't think I have any tips. Except get good. That sounds very very arrogant. But I'm just quoting Hornet here. Hornet also tells you to get good. Any ideas for charm builds? I'm like a big fan of nail arts. But unless you get that the nail master charm, it's pretty tough to use the nail arts. I think with like any boss, just keep doing it. You'll eventually just get better and she'll be super easy. Also, if you haven't gotten like certain nail upgrades, if you try to go and hunt for those pale ores, that's probably the biggest thing you can do, honestly. Because doing more damage is always nice, right? Do more damage so the fight doesn't last as long. That could help. I already have all the arts and the glory charm. We'll try it. It's interesting because like a lot of people I watch who play Hollow Knight, they don't really use the nail arts. But like I'm a huge fan of using nail arts. It's kind of hard to show you right now as an example because I don't have any of the nail arts at the moment. I don't have any of the nail arts at the moment, so I can't show you. But maybe if you stick around long enough, maybe I'll get them all. Get wrecked. When you said Hornet 2 earlier, I was a little confused. I thought you were maybe referring to Silksong by that comment, but I didn't realize you were actually talking about Hollow Knight, which I guess makes sense because that's what we're doing right now. I think the next place I need to go is I don't think there's a set path. We can either go into like the fungal waste, but I think I usually go this way first. This way we get our awesome dash move. And then we'll go down into the fungal wastes. Oh, fuck. Oh. Let's not die to that. There was one time when I was doing Steel Soul. I think I killed one of the infected flies. Wasn't paying attention to my HP at all. And I got blown up by the fly after I killed it, because they explode after you kill them, right? And my Steel Soul run ended. It was very sad. I was very sad. I was like super far into my run too. So nowadays, if I do Steel Soul, I try to at least beat the Hollow Knight before I attempt any of the really tough stuff. Hi, Hornet. Actually, if you tell me to do Steel Soul on in Silksong, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I am not confident enough to do Steel Soul. Hey, welcome Davey. Welcome. Back to Hollow Knight? Yeah. I kind of just felt like playing some Hollow Knight, so here we are. I don't think you ever seen me play Hollow Knight before, right? I think you have tuned in. I remember you tuned into my Silksong playthrough before you were interested in Silksong. And then I got you into Hollow Knight. Got into Silksong. But yeah, I don't think you ever seen me play Silksong. But how are you doing, Davey? Welcome. I was like debating whether I wanted to play some more Fatal Frame today, or if I wanted to play something else. And this was the something else that I ended up deciding on. I think I got big trouble at work. Uh-oh, what happened? I'm actually dealing with pretty big trouble at work myself this week. My boss is out on vacation as well, and the way I described it yesterday was I'm basically putting out fire on the ship by myself. But yeah, I hope you're able to deal with it. One of my colleagues resigned. Let me guess. This is like an older gentleman or gentlelady, and so that's a lot of knowledge that might be leaving the company. No, not older. So why is it big trouble then? Oh, fuck. Not sure why she resigned. How long has she been at the company? Do you know? Maybe she just doesn't like the work? If I remember correctly, you work in government, right? So supposedly it's fairly what am I trying to say? Job security is like a big plus working for the government. Good benefits, all that jazz. I think 8 to 10 years. Wow. I've been at my company for over 15 years now. Believe it or not. No plans to leave and find another job just because work from home is too good of a perk for me to give up. Way too good of a perk. The reason I mention her is because she pairs with me in terms of work. Oh, so like, now that she's gone, you're the only one who can do all the work, so you basically have like double the work, but your pay hasn't doubled. Your pay hasn't doubled, right? That sucks when that happens. When, like, from an employer standpoint, yes, you always want to be like taking on more responsibility because it shows you're responsible and you can handle it, but it doesn't always come with your pay doesn't necessarily scale with the extra work, which is pretty scummy. I handle even numbered month stuff, and she handles odd numbered month stuff, and now she's gone. Not sure how the management is going to handle the situation. Did she give like advance notice about leaving, or did she just like one day she was just like, fuck it, I can't do this anymore? It kind of sounds like the latter situation, because otherwise I don't think like that should have given you some time to, or like your company, the government, to find a replacement. So I suppose I can see why that would be bad. Best viewer, oh my goodness. All right, we gotta ban this guy. She's leaving in early May. That's not a lot of time. It's not a lot of time. Are you close with this person? Can you maybe you can try to convince them to stay. Let me tell you, it is impossible for being the only one to handle this stuff. Well, you're gonna have to do it, right? Who else is gonna do it? Who else is gonna do it, if not you? Oh. If I'm the only one, it's gonna be so ridiculous because this stuff is daily. Oh man. Better start planning now then. Better start planning, and hopefully your boss can find a replacement soon. As someone who recently had a coworker suddenly quit as well, it was pretty painful, pretty annoying. Because like a simple question that she could have easily answered took me like forever to figure out, because I had to like dig into her work and figure out what the heck she did. So yeah, hopefully you're able to find a replacement. If not, I think this is a good opportunity to request higher pay for work. If not, then maybe it's your time to go too. It's your time to go too. For example, one of the duties is to input all the incoming investigation cases. Has to be done daily because the case can be distribution only after the input. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Screw you. That almost seems like you can, I don't know, maybe you can hire, I don't know if you can, if you're like responsible for hiring and stuff, but feels like you can hire like a co-op or some entry-level person to do that data entry, unless it has something very specific that only you can do. Ow. I remember this part can be very scary, especially if you drop down from the top there. You end up fighting two of these guys, and it's not a good time. Actually, I'd like the government to fire me straight away. Yeah, I guess my uncle jokes about this all the time, but he wishes his company would fire him so that he gets like a nice package. And he's like thinking of retiring soon anyways, so he's like, yeah, give me a nice package and I'll just eat the package until I'm ready to retire. Actually, no, the government's cutting costs heavily. You know, when the work surpasses humans' maximum capacity, tragedy will happen, and I kind of feel like I might be the one. Oh no. Are you gonna be one of those people who end up like passing out at work, and then when your coworkers find you the next morning, you're like you're not gonna wake up. Hopefully that's not the case. I just... Ow. Oh, Shaw. I think she actually doesn't say Shaw all that much in Silksong. Shaw. Oh. I got shot. Nice. Got the shade. No, not the shade cloak. The Mothwing cloak. I was once the person who tried to fix a problem, but you know, fixing more problems imply more extraction. But your ability, your extra effort becomes this new baseline. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Well, I don't think you want to quit on your own, right? Because you don't really get anything out of it for quitting. I think that's why you said you want your employer to fire you. Because if you get fired, you get a package. And I don't know how long you've been. Did you say how long you were working in your position? I'm actually curious how much, what kind of package I would get if they fired me. But I don't think I want to get fired. This guy. I was just gonna say, he usually just like jumps backwards right away and then he dies. Not this time, I guess. 8 years. Damn. Now I feel old for saying I worked at my company for 15. Government is not my first job. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. If you've done other stuff, then yeah. But government, like I said, it has its I think it has like a lot of like upsides, right? Job security, good benefits, and I'm sure it will be easy for you to find another job with your experience. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to Crossroads and we're gonna go to, I think the next place we need to go to is Fungal Waste. Actually, the word job security is kind of tricky. Why is that? Fungal Waste, I think it's right below me. Oops. it's here. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. This is taking me to an elevator, I think. Yeah. Don't have access to that yet. We're gonna have to go this way. We have a dash. We don't have to wait. Man, it feels so wrong not having the ability to run like Hornet. It's actually shocking that it was only something they added in a second game. I think there's some geo down here. In government, you have a variety of colleague that has the same grade, same salary scale as you, because of that job security. Suck people, 0 or negative contributions stay here. Simple case belongs to them. Difficulty belongs to you. Variety. You have a variety of colleague that has the same grade, same salary scale as you. Because of that job security. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think I see what you mean. You're saying the people who are bad at their jobs, or they do like they don't offer much. They get those simple cases, and then you get the harder work, right? But isn't that a good thing though? Like the fact that you get the harder cases or the harder work. Wouldn't you want that? Like, I don't think you want to. I guess it depends on the person too. If you want to just like chill and not overwork yourself, then I guess. You want difficult case is equal to 100 simple case. Does that mean you get 100 times more pay? Don't answer that because I know it's probably a no, but I figured I'd joke and ask you anyways. If it was, would it make you feel better about doing those harder cases? All right. This is where things get a little interesting. We are gonna buy Fragile Strength. I don't think I can equip this yet. Can I equip this yet? I can, but it's gonna get me killed. This is gonna get me killed, but we'll get more charm notches eventually. So for only 600 geo, you essentially do double damage. Pretty good deal, if you ask me. Especially on Steel Soul, since if if you die. You want to take advantage of that as soon as possible. Is actually way more complicated than that. Simple case, come fast, go fast. Difficult case, stick with you for years. Oh jeez. Does that mean, that probably means, I don't know if your coworker had a lot of difficult cases to deal with herself, but if she's going away and you have to take those on, then it's gonna be rough. Okay, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough because I don't have a map. However, I think I should actually be going the left side first. I think I should have... Oh, actually, I don't think I could have went to Salubra yet. I think she would have sold me an extra charm notch. Oh, actually, here. We have a charm notch here. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. While the other suck people doing simple case eating potato chips next to you. You would think, like from the sounds of it, it almost sounds like you should be, like, are you getting promoted for doing all these like difficult cases? Because it sounds like you should. I don't know what the like promotion system is like for you, but I would think that if you are doing, like, if you are given these like tough cases to do, that should naturally scale with your the promotions you get. I don't think promotion is in sight. High rank place is very limited, like 6 low to 1 high. Let's see. Well, I think if you stay long enough and if you do a good enough job, I think you'll eventually get that promotion. Right? For me, one of my old managers is actually retiring in a couple years, and my boss's boss had mentioned that he'd prefer to hire someone internally who already has like that knowledge, and I told him I'd be willing to step up. But this person I've not exactly worked with for very long. He's actually a kind of new to the team, and so I think I'm gonna have to like show him my skills, if you know what I mean, and then maybe when my old boss retires, I can step into that role. And more awkwardly, The culture is, oh, you can handle difficult case? Good. We need you. Stay here forever to do more. Then no promotion. See, that's when you present them with the counter argument that you can do the work and you know that they value you, so that's where you have leverage and you can argue for like a big raise. If not, then you'll leave. You have leverage, so you should definitely take advantage of it. Okay, I don't need to be here yet. But we can say hi to, I forget her name. You remember this lady? Davey? Millabelle? I remember it had a bell in it. I was gonna call her Maribel because of Awakening. But I wasn't sure. Does she trigger any sort of PTSD? Seeing her? Oh yeah, I know. I know. I still remember, I forget if I was playing Silksong, but I remember one day you came in and you're like, someone stole all my money. And I just laughed because I knew exactly what you were talking about. It was just funny. Oh shit, do I have enough money? Hope I have enough money. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have spent some money opening my bank account. Oh yeah, did you play this game on controller or did you play it on keyboard? I don't know if you can tell that I'm playing it on controller, or sorry, keyboard, because it's pretty loud. Shit, I didn't open that. Okay, I guess I'm not going this way anyways. I don't think I can play any game on keyboard. See, we're like complete opposites. I need to play this on keyboard. I'm pretty sure you can hear the clicking, clanking of my keyboard. I guess we'll go this way. I think I'm gonna, next time I get back to a bench, I need to equip my compass back. Because I feel very lost right now. Also, have you done Steel Soul? Have you done Steel Soul? Get wrecked, dummy. Where's the bench? Where's the bench? Wait, there was a bench. I was just on a bench. Enough talk of work for now. By the way, I started BG3 2 weeks ago. Nice. How do you like it? How do you like it? I don't know if Clark is still here, but if you are Clark, maybe you can hook up with Davey and do some BG3. I have to say I recommend BG3 more than E33 in some sense. I mean, BG3 also won Game of the Year. So I can see both games being recommended. Wait. Can I? Oh, I didn't open that other side, so I think I need to go around. This game is insane. I'll try to pick it up when I see it. See, like, there's a good sale, a good Steam sale. Maybe I'll pick it up. No, I don't want to go. Actually, I do want to go this way. Let me get out of here. Oh, you are here. BG3 is fun in a group, but I never get to play it in a group, right? How does that actually work? Like, when you play in a group, you're essentially playing as I'm guessing, like, the other party members, but you're playing someone else's story? I guess everyone's like doing the same story, but everyone's at like a different point. People say it has 17,000 endings, and I'm not sure if it's real. Well, Clark can probably tell you if it's real or not. It must be splitting a million hairs. There's so many choices to make and everything is rolling dices. The only thing I remember that I kind of remember about the game is how Clark wants to do like an evil run where he picks like the worst choices. In regards to multiplayer, one player essentially owns the campaign. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Those things can be pretty nasty. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I need to be a little careful. Oh, another thing I remember about Baldur's Gate 3, the voice actress for Mael is one of the characters in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not sure if you recognize that before I said anything, but I think it's fairly obvious. Who it is. I don't remember the name. I'm sure Clark can tell you who that is. But like her range isn't that good. So I think it's fairly it basically sounds like Mael. Yeah, Jennifer English. It's kind of interesting how a role can change how people see you. Even though I think she's great, but like I feel like her range, she doesn't have the range of some VAs, but because she got like that role as Mael, she's now super famous, and everyone thinks she's like the best. Getting typecasted is a real thing. Like, no offense to her, obviously. I think she's great too, but I just think in that field, in the voice acting field, sometimes all it takes is a single role where everyone just praises you for that role, and all of a sudden you're amazing at your job, and everyone wants you to voice all the characters. Elijah Wood and Daniel Radcliffe had to work hard to not get typecasted by the roles in cinema. Yeah. I haven't been keeping up with like what kind of movies they've been doing, but I can see what you mean. By the way, if you happen to play BG3, do not use Fire Emblem mindset. It will screw things up. It's not the way you think. I think it's closer to... I haven't played like Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. But I would think it's more akin to D&D than Fire Emblem, right? That's it's good to know that you're enjoying it. And like I said, next time I see it on sale, I think I'll pick it up. Like in BG3, if there's no such thing as defense, took me quite some time to understand. Is it because like you just die in one hit if you don't play well, you just like screw yourself? Alright. Or maybe everyone's just like paper thin by design, and you have to like do your utmost to avoid taking hits, right? It's all about hit rate and how like the enemy hit you. If that's the case, don't you just like put all your stats into evade? Ninja is like the best class. I don't know if there's such thing as a ninja class. Put your stats in evade and you win. Yeah, AC affecting hit rate threw me off too. Armor class. Okay. Like when I picture a character wearing heavy armor, I don't associate it with dodging everything. Are you essentially telling me that Arden can be a god if only he was born in BG3 world? When I picture a character, sorry, each quest has like at least 4 ways for finishing that. Well, there's some gear that gives flat damage reduction. Oh god. Flat DR? Are we going there already? We're already going there in BG3. Have you like completely stopped following like anything Faye related, Clark? I think I asked if you watched like the recent trailer and I think you said you didn't, so maybe you have completely tuned out of Faye, which is probably not the worst thing, or in fact it might be a good thing, because not like it can really, I don't think I can do this yet, not like he can really drag you back, not like you can really get dragged back into it because you already deleted your account, right? Oh, what the? Game's been pretty chill so far. Haven't had any close calls, I'd say. No close calls. Even this upcoming boss fight shouldn't be that bad. And for example, if one person is low on HP and has no healing potion, and your allies are very far away, your allies can throw the potion to that far away injured ally to heal them. It's fun. Even if they're like miles apart. Or do you mean like you throw the potion in their direction, but then they still have to like go and pick it up? Is that what you mean? Cause like, I can't imagine, if they're trying to go for realism, they obviously can't throw it 3 soccer fields away, right? No, just splash. If you stack up your party members after fight, you can heal 3+ people with 1 potion by throwing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Have there still been like are there still updates for the game? It feels like it's so open-ended that the developers can endlessly add new stuff to the game and you'll probably never see all of it. No final update was last year, I see. They still do mini updates to support mods. That's it. Oh, I see. Well, time for them to move on and work on Baldur's Gate 4, right? I don't know if you I think you stopped keeping up with Street Fighter 6. I don't like watch as much high level gameplay as I used to, but there was a new character that that came out, Ingrid. She's a bit of a lesser known character because she's kind of a, how do you say it, an oddball character that was only in several titles, several entries. She seems interesting. People are saying that she's gonna be the new JP, the new zoner, because in the trailer she outzoned the zoner, and some people were happy for it and some people were not so happy. She looks more like anti-zoner. Yeah, but if she outzones the zoner, she plays like a zoner from what I understand. From what I understand. But I also don't feel like I understand too much because I don't play Street Fighter 6. I mostly just tune in whenever there's like a big tournament or hear something interesting happening. But anything that screws JP over is good for humanity. She reflects stuff and seems like she can do follow-ups to neutralize a fireball. Yeah. I think she only neutralizes fireballs to an extent. If it's like a multi-hitting move, I think she gets like screwed. So she's not invincible. But why do you hate? Actually, I actually never really understood. Because I remember, I think you tried to get me into Street Fighter at one point, I think. And I think King, I don't know if you remember King, he was also like a big fighting game enthusiast. But I feel like it's one of the better fighting games out there. Like there's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, like, even though I grew up with Mortal Kombat, it just doesn't feel real, which is kind of odd to say because like none of these fighting games are real, but like it feels, the physics just doesn't feel right in Mortal Kombat. And I think the combo strings in Mortal Kombat are way longer and more ridiculous. Driver skips neutral. It makes everything super plus on block. MK combos are dial a combo. As in, like, it takes forever, right? I don't know if that's what you mean, but... like, characters feel very floaty. Combo strings take forever. It's just... weird. Weird. Oh shit. I thought they were gonna at least... I thought they were gonna at least give me a second to breathe. This is so freaking slow pace. When you do the fight with 3 of them, that's when it gets really interesting. But even then, I feel like I've done that fight so much that even that's like kind of easy. Alright. Give me your map. This place still sucks, man. This place absolutely sucks. Ass. Not only is it creepy, it's I don't want anything to do with it until I get some upgrades. Like a jab usually doesn't link into a heavy punch for most characters since it doesn't have enough advantage on hit. Whereas in Street Fighter you have to base the timing of links on frame advantage on hit. I still don't like understand like the lingo and stuff behind Street Fighter. I think whenever it comes out on the Switch, or sorry, whenever I pick up the Switch 2, that's probably when I will. It's probably when I'll buy it and maybe try to get into it. I think one of these is a charm notch. I hope. Put it bluntly, heavier attacks stun the opponent longer so you can combo off that, but they have slower startups so it's riskier. Right. I think what I meant is that whenever I see people in like the training mode, there's like the whole bar thing that shows you all the frame data and stuff. I look at that and my head just spins because I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. But it's not like I play Street Fighter, so I don't feel like I need to necessarily know what's going on. But I'm sure it's very simple if I actually tried to learn it. And I'm sure the game does like a good job explaining stuff to you. I don't know why, but I'm just like very excited whenever I see like new Street Fighter content. Even though I don't play it, I don't know. I get really hyped. When I heard news about the Ingrid trailer, I was like, okay, when is it? I gotta tune in when it drops. Oh, fuck. Thought I killed it in 3 hits. Be thankful it's not Ultra Street Fighter 4. That game has LF links everywhere. Right. Show you the frame advantage on hit or block so you can tell if it combos or not. Oh, 1 frame links. Gotcha. Gotcha. I think one of the things that really gets me hyped about Street Fighter, at least when I first started following it, was that Capcom Cup. If you win it, you like become a millionaire, and like how many fighting games out there can make you a millionaire for winning the tournament. That's like, you remember how your parents are like, don't play so much game when you're a kid. You're it's not gonna, you're not gonna be able to make money off it. Well, some people, a select few, are able to. Okay, we gotta head back up. I'm gonna head to Sea of Tears. 1/6 of a second. Get the input right, or it's not a real combo and people can mash DP. That advice is more relevant than ever. How many people hit Grandmaster in League of Legends or something and not seen a cent? Honestly, I think the time, like the window to become, to be able to make a living off of streaming has kind of like closed. If we're talking about streaming specifically. Gaming, you really do have to be like the very best in order to actually make anything, right? Some average Joe isn't gonna be able to make $1 million off of Street Fighter. So we don't see Justin Wong dominating fighting game for years. He makes more just streaming meme fighters. Oh yeah. I followed him for a while and then he got a little too memey and I stopped following him, but his videos still show up from time to time on YouTube. Seems like a cool guy. And yeah, like just being good, being at that level opens up some opportunities for you in terms of, like you said, you have that like fan base who will tune in if you end up doing streaming. Even Daigo has his own. He streams on Twitch too, I think. YouTube as well. And he gets like a lot of views, even though he's not always like, not even playing games. Sometimes he'll just do like random stuff and still a lot of people will tune in. Whereas little minnows like us, we need to stream a lot, stream a variety of games, build a following, just to be able to maybe make a living off of streaming. Not that I ever plan to. It would be nice, but I certainly, it's never my like I never, what am I trying to say? It's always just a hobby, not something that I would like to do as like a job. But the window for that is not there. So it's always just going to be a hobby. I have the Unhooked add-on. It's a game It's a game changer. Gets rid of all the recommended shits on YouTube, so it's a little less brain rot. Do you have a good ad blocker for YouTube? I think YouTube's always like messing with like the ad blockers, and right now I think I'm still using uBlock on Firefox, and what am I trying to say? Sometimes the video won't load. You have to like keep refreshing it a couple times. I think it's because it wants to load an ad, but the ad blocker is still able to block it from loading. I just find it so annoying that they want to make you watch ads. This multi-billion dollar company wants to make you watch ads, and because they've grown their user base for so long, there's not really all that much alternatives out there. Yeah, it's just a hobby, a chance to chat with some people while playing something. Yeah, kind of like no. I've been using Firefox for over a year, and uBlock with GitHub script will block both YouTube and Twitch ads. See, I've never I don't know how these GitHub scripts work, and I'm too afraid to try them out for fear of screwing shit up. So, oh, actually, I think we can buy a nail upgrade right now, so let's go do that. We get one for free. They get paid to host ads. They make us pay to not see them. Yeah. Absurd, right? In the future, our refrigeration will also play ads before you can open. You know what? Okay, I think Clark, you might have seen this too, but I don't drive all that much, so I think I realized this like a little later than most people, but gas stations have screens now that show you ad as you're pumping gas. I don't know when they started doing this, but it actually scared the crap out of me, because I was just like filling up on gas, and all of a sudden some loud noise. It's like, oh, the Canada hockey team wants you to blah 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 blah, and yeah, I was surprised to see that they do ads now at the gas pump. Not just a refrigerator. Microwaves, ovens, all your home appliances will show you ads. You didn't pay your subscription for the month? Well, there goes all your food in the fridge. Wait, did he upgrade my nail? Wait, did he upgrade my nail? I think he did. Sharpened nail. I think he upgraded it, right? I was like reading chat and talking about ads at the gas station. I think he did upgrade my nail. The first one's free, and then you need to pay. You need to find a pale ore for him afterwards. I stare at my feet while pumping gas. Ads and gambling ads taking over everything is maddening. Yeah. Going back to the politics you mentioned way back, this is the shit that needs to be regulated. Gambling ads? I think it obviously, I think the like all of your data is being tracked, and because I play Fae, I feel like it definitely recommends a lot more of those like gambling ads to me than say like, I don't know, my sister who doesn't play gacha games. I think we can go do we can do the whatchamacallit. I think we can do it. If I decide to go on a tech sabbatical, I'm still not free of the ad spam and politic news everywhere. And that's insane to me. I'm talking about pro sports hosting Bet365 and DraftKings ads everywhere during a broadcast that they claim is supposed to be family friendly and aimed at kids. They obviously want kids to swipe their parents' cards and start them young. Sounds wrong, but kids just have access to a lot more, which I think I don't go in this way, I go in through the top floor. Nice to die in 2 hits. So if you're new to the game, you would never equip the fragile strength, because when you die, you have to pay money to repair it. That's not nice. Not nice.
Morrison Gian. Velmi Artred.
Oops. I do want to sell it.
Kachael Liasok. Velmi Artred. Kachael Liasok.
How loud is my keyboard, by the way? Can you hear me mashing?
Opal. Helmadelka.
It's times like these I would want like a quieter keyboard so that you don't hear the clanking of my keyboard. Maybe some people like it. It's very obvious that I'm playing on keyboard, right? Actually, I think I hear people's controller too. It's not just a keyboard. Some people play this on controller, and I hear them. I hear the controller too. I can hear it, but it isn't blue mechanical keypad. Okay. I think I actually need to buy new keys for my keyboard. I don't know how many. I don't remember how many years I've been using this, but the keys are like pretty worn out. Not that I look down at my keys, but like if I do look at it, I notice that it is pretty worn out. Actually, I should probably just ignore it, because why waste money? Why waste money? I don't think I ever know where Cornifer is in the City of Tears. I feel like I never know where he is. You might be able to set up tuning out ambient sound on your OBS that filters out keyboards a bit, unless you're real close to your mic. I mean, my mic is, it's like dangling over my keyboard, so I don't think there's anything. I guess I do have to look for that feature if I don't find it. Oh shit. Okay. I'm sure if it's really annoying, someone would have mentioned it. I wouldn't have been the one who brought it up. And maybe because I brought it up, now you guys are noticing it. Alright, have a good night, Clark. Yeah, have a good night. At the option on XSplit, felt like it made a decent difference. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't think you ever did Steel Soul, right? Davey? You never did Steel Soul for Hollow Knight? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, right. Cornifer's here. Well, I do need to... deal with these guys first, but... Okay, I would like to be able to equip my my magnet. But I don't have the charm notches. I honestly don't feel like the long nail is all that great. Long nail, overrated. It's a little overrated. Okay, let's go do the vampire dude first, and we'll come back here. It's very hard for me. It's very hard for me to jump back to a once played game. Like, I don't think I can play FEE again. Yeah, some games it's hard to get back into it, especially after you've beaten it. There's a shortcut there. I guess I really liked Hollow Knight, and I had a lot of fun getting all the achievements. And I had a lot of fun with Godhome, so... Steel Soul was honestly a lot of fun though. A lot of fun to do. I don't even remember how many times I died doing like a Steel Soul run. But I think at some point you just learn to not take risk. Don't take any risk that you don't need to take. And by that I mean just avoid any scary bosses until you have the upgrades. There's also something that happened to me when I started out BG3. Do tell. Do tell. Okay, nail arts would be like really good against these guys. I'd be so happy if I had nail arts right now. What the? When I started playing BG3 for like 8 hours, I gave up because the mechanic is so different. So different that the learning curve is steep. Oh. So how did you... What made you go back into it? And like E33 can understand easily. No, I get you. Then I spent a week watching tutorial. It's one way to go about it. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I might be like the same. I spent like so much time in the last however many years playing mostly like tactical RPG game, turn-based RPG games that maybe that's why like E33 was so easy for me to get into, because it was different from it was just not FE, and I mean E33's gameplay isn't like anything new, right? It's nothing new, it's nothing game breaking, but it was well executed and story was just too good. There's so many terms like 1D plus 2, 2D plus 1. Understanding long rest, short rest, understanding action, extra action. Understand walking distance. I thought for a second you were talking about like Japanese houses. 1 LDK, 2 LDK. Do you guys use that same terminology in Hong Kong as well? Do you guys also use LDK? Because you guys also mostly live in apartments. Ow. What's LDK? Living room, dining room, and kitchen. So when you hear Japanese people talking about housing and stuff, they're looking for a house with 1 LDK. I might be slightly incorrect with my terminology, but oh, maybe the 2 refers to like bedroom. 2 bedrooms, a living room, dining room, and a kitchen. I remember I've died here once before. Doing a Steel Soul run, I remember dying here. Not that the enemies were tough, but I guess I just wasn't very good at the game. I wasn't very good at the video game back then. Got overwhelmed by the enemies and just couldn't handle it. I forget this guy's name. He's Vampire Bug. Soul Master, that's right. Oops. Actually, I feel like it'd be a lot more interesting if I played my... if I just did like a boss rush. Ow. Would you be more interested if I did God Home content? Actually, let's switch over to some God Home content. I do like the slow progression of getting up to getting everything, fighting all the bosses again. But let me finish this area and then maybe I'll do some God Home. What? I hit you. Another thing that feels so awkward to me in BG3 is the non-consistency. For example, if you have a weapon like showing 1d8 plus 1 implying a 2 to 9 damage, you can either hit the enemy or missing. If you hit, then the damage will be in the 2 to 9 range. Huh. I don't think I follow. I don't think I follow. Oh. 2 to 9 range damage is determined by rolling dice. Okay. Hey, thank you for the raid, Chantel. Hello, Chantel and raiders. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Rue at Law. The Torking Snorlax. Nice, nice. 1d8 plus 1 equals rolling a dice with 8 faces. 1, 2, all the way to 8, and plus 1 damage. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, gotcha. How was your stream? How was your stream, Chantel? What were you playing? Actually, I think I was lurking a bit in your stream earlier when you were listening to some K-pop. You're watching some K-pop videos. I too. I mean, I used to be a huge K-pop fan. I don't think I've listened to much K-pop in the last little while, but I do know that BTS is making a comeback this year after I think it was like a 2-year hiatus doing their military stuff. It was good. I was hosting song battles. Nice. Did you also participate in said song battles? I'm a big K-pop girly. I think I can tell when I was lurking on your stream earlier. I don't think I can tell you all of the new and hip groups right now, but I don't know if you've heard of Mamamoo. They were the group. They were the one group that got me into K-pop originally. They were one of the few. They're one of the few groups who can actually sing. No offense to some other K-pop groups, but like when you watch Mamamoo do their live performances, you can tell they're not like lip syncing, and it's so good. Unfortunately, I think they've they're all kind of doing their own thing now. They're doing like solo stuff, and I don't think I've seen or heard anything about like a new album or anything. But yeah, glad you had a good stream. Also hope you had a good Friday. Open that. Don't think I need to open that. Don't think I need to open that. Let's figure it out. One thing I really like about BG3 is the creativity you can think. Your only limit is your imagination. Let's see. I can't believe you're saying all these bad things about E33, Davey. Can't believe it. Insert that one meme where it's like E33 is no longer your best friend. BG3 is now best friend. Let's actually go sit at a bench, and then I want to fire up my other save file and do some actual Hollow Knighting. Getting a little tired of not having all my stuff. Alright, I will take a quick break as well. Hydrate. And we'll fire up this file. Alright, this feels much better. Let's see how far we can get in this Pantheon here. I think I've only beaten this a handful of times because I don't think I ever really got good at doing the absolute radiance fight. So every time I get to him, that's usually where I'll die. For example, if you encounter a very difficult boss, very high HP, very high attack, very aggressive, multiple action, you think you can beat it, but guess what? 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 Is there like, when you say earlier there's like creativity, there's probably like many different ways you can beat it. Sorry, I think I read your message wrong. You think you can't beat it, but you can probably cheese it, right? There's probably ways to cheese the boss. Okay. Oh. You have to excuse me. We're going straight from weak Hollow Knight to I also didn't check my loadout for my charms, so I don't remember what I'm using. This boss is equipping a metal weapon, then can use a special magic to heat up the metal weapon and force the boss to drop the weapon. Then grab the metal weapon and beat the boss back. Another way is to lure the boss to the edge and push it off the cliff. Yeah, that sounds like cheesing to me. Sounds like cheesing to me. Oh, okay. Ow. Yeah, it sounds that definitely sounds exactly what you're saying. If you can think of a cheesy way to beat a boss, you probably can, right? Have you done the Pantheon, Davey? Have you beat the Pantheon? Oh. Yeah, but I cheated. Wait, how did you cheat? How does one cheat? Did you give yourself like infinite lives or something? Invincible glitch, oh my goodness. How dare you, Davey? Did you not take Hornet's advice to get good? Another funny thing is if you want to buy something out of a merchant, but it's too expensive. Oh shoot. Sorry, give me 1 second. I think my headphones just ran out of batteries. That's actually a good thing because I'll need to charge it before tomorrow's stream. Okay, hopefully this works. Another thing is if you want to buy something out of a merchant but it's too expensive, you can send one ally to talk to the guy. In the middle of the conversation, switch the other ally and go behind the guy and steal his stuff. By the time you realize you got stolen, your team ran away already. And the next time you come back, the guard said something got stolen. Do you know anything about it? You say, yes, it's me stealing. And now you die. Nice. You know what this what it reminds me of? GTA. Like the kind of stuff you can do in GTA is, as long as you think you can do it, you can probably do it in GTA. And you can slaughter everyone in the village because there's too much talk. Yeah, like GTA or even what's that game? Whoa, Hollow Knight. Whoa, it's Tiu. Hello, Tiu. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, Tiu? Happy Friday. How is your day going? Actually, don't you have work? Or maybe, maybe not today, but hope you're doing well. And yeah, we're playing some Hollow Knight, cause I was just feeling it. Ow. Just feeling like playing some Hollow Knight. Ow. Doing good, thanks. Visiting family through Monday. Oh, nice, nice. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Ow. I think this is not the one that does double damage. Oh, fuck. Wait, but didn't, you recently came back from vacation with your family, right? Family time already? I'm just kidding. But that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy week. But I'm just glad it's the weekend. Glad it's the weekend. I did also going to a concert tomorrow, but will be nice, a nice small break from work. Was this the Twice concert, or is this BTS? I think you said Mamamoo is also coming to town. This is gonna be scary because I think... Yep. Okay, this is scary. This might be scary. I'm gonna try to heal up before all three of them come at me here. This fight is like so fun. Ow, ow. Especially when you do this, like, try to do this fight damageless. Super, it's super intense. One of you guys to die soon, please. Thank you. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully next week won't be as busy for you. Unfortunately, I'm still in the middle of quarter end, so it will be busy next week as well. This is a Hoyo Fair one. Don't know what to expect, but why not? Oh, that's nice. That's always nice. I don't know why when you said concert, I just automatically assumed it was like a K-pop concert. I went to it's everyone's favorite. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Oh. We did talk about the Mamamoo one, but they still haven't announced pre-sale or anything. Gotcha, gotcha. By the way, check this out if you don't mind. Alright. What is this, Davey? What is this? The developers really thought of this. Do I need to watch this with sound? I feel like I need to watch this with sound.
Balthazar, come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart?
Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey. Nope.
Wait, what the hell?
I have felt you coming. Huh? You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
It is my Lady Shah's will.
Oh.
You should be honored to be part
It's
of her
Mael.
clan. I know I am.
I stand with you, Shadowheart. Slay the Night Song and take your place as a Dark Justicia.
And what do you propose to do, little Sharon? With what weapon would you take the life of an immortal?
I can't believe I did that. Now I'm truly lost.
I don't get it. I don't get it, Davey. What did I just watch? They just threw a weapon off the cliff. They kicked some NPC off the cliff. Explain. Please explain. Because I didn't get it. Basically, the dev already thought of all the possible choices you can make. Right, but I don't think I know what the choices, those choices were. This isn't E33. What's a painter doing here? Good question. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for us, the painter is not a god in this world. By the way, does that mean you're gonna be meeting up with Tanuki? I think Tanuki is like a pretty big, or he's been like really into the Hoyo games, and I'm sure if there's a concert, he's probably gonna go check it out. Oh. Oh. Ow. Not sure if he's actually going, but there are a few dates here in the States, so maybe. Oop. I think this is like a very good example of a boss where if you have a certain nail upgrade, like this becomes like pretty easy. Fuck. Ow. Well, you're not supposed to keep the spear for good, but instead you throw it into the abyss, and yes, you can fail a quest. And failing a quest is also rewarding. Is this your favorite boss, guys? Grim is a fan favorite, I'd say. We don't get to hear his awesome theme in this fight. What is all this here? Is he yours? Yeah, for sure. His theme was good. The fight was super fast paced. I think in you beat Silksong, right? Too. It's kind of like not as cool as Trobio, or sorry, Trobio's not as nowhere near as cool as Grim. I only got to Act 2 TBH, but I got distracted by Hades 2. Should try to finish it sometime. Yeah, I should get back to it, for sure. I don't play Hades myself, but nice. Yeah, I think wasn't there's like a content update or something for Hades too. I remember a couple friends were also playing Hades 2 a while back. Nas definitely wins the award for creepiest boss, for sure. Oh. Always gotta bow to him. Oh, counter? I think if you... it'd have been really... it would be really fun if they, like, add Silksong Hornet as a fight to this. I think it'd be really cool. Oh. Oh, shit. Shit. Holy shit. I only noticed at the very end I was at 1 HP. Tried to heal it back and she almost got me there. She almost got me. I almost got shot. I think now all of the bosses start doing like double damage, so gotta be careful. Okay. See how far I can get. Alright. I guess this boss is also like fairly creepy because the No Eyes boss, I think she killed all the children rather than letting them get infected by the Radiance. I don't know why, I always thought he says like fuck off when he does that move. In my mind, even though it sounds a little bit like it, but like it just sounds like it. Ow. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. poop. Yeah. I think there's I've seen a few people play a mod of this game where you get to fight the you get to fight oops. Okay, I think Zote is probably the next boss I'm a little worried about. Oh, this fucker. Oh, this fucker. Oh, this fucker. Not Markov. Not Markov. I don't like Markov. He's not bad, you just have to be like patient. You just have to be patient with him. Jesus. This was the last boss. Oh, great, great, great. Hopefully we don't die here. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm a little scared. Yo, yo, yo. I don't know why, I thought he does double damage at this point. Fuck. Oh god. If he did double damage, I think I definitely would have died. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Ow. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This might be the enemy. Holy Jesus. How did I not die there? How did I fucking not die? Okay. Do I remember how to fight you? Fuck. Even this isn't his good theme. Disappointed. Ow. Ow. Oh shit. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Holy shit. I got away with it again. Okay. Okay, okay. How close are we? Big brother. Fuck you. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is where we die. This is where we die. 100% this is where we die. I'll be surprised if I beat this. I'm a little too impatient and still not the best. At this fight. This orange juice is really, really annoying. Ow. 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 Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. His stupid laser beams. I hate the laser beams. I call them orange juices when he shoots the orange balls at you. I hate that move as well. Yeah. Every other boss in the game, I feel like I have no problems with. It's Absolute Radiance that I always have trouble with. It was a nice run. I got absolutely destroyed by the Absolute Radiance. I couldn't even get to like phase 2. Phase 3 I think is where it gets really, really tricky. And I've lost a lot of runs trying to beat phase 3. Where he just like constantly shoots orange juice at you. But anyways, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I think that was actually... I feel like I should do this every time I have like a Hollow Knight itch, rather than start from scratch. But yeah, these are the charms that I use. Unbreakable Strength, Nail Master's Glory. This is basically what you need in order to use nail arts. You can get lots of like good hits at range. If you know that the boss is gonna be idle for too long, you can like spam it with like Cyclone, deal lots of damage that way. And you can also do charge attack, which is relatively fast. I think in Silksong you don't get the Nail Master pin until fairly late in the game, which I was pretty disappointed with, because that means I don't get to use my nail arts, or Hornet's equivalent in Silksong. Anyways, it's getting very late, so I think I'm going to end stream here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day / evening / night. And tomorrow I start Fire Emblem Awakening, so hope to see some of you guys there. But yeah, enjoy your lunch, and have a good night, everyone. Alright, bye guys.